It says it's wait. All right, you guys. I do apologize for that, but I did have some issues here with the internet, and unfortunately, we've been having a little bit of those problems lately. We already had our modem replaced once. Um, I don't know why my screen looks kind of. Let me just try to wipe that down. Sorry for the blackness, you guys. Trying to see my camera is dirty. Hey Tina, thank you for coming back. So we're gonna give people a little bit of time before I go through this whole rigmarole again. Hey Isabel, thank you for coming back. I was trying to clean my camera. Let's see. Let me move this back a little bit. Hopefully that'll be good enough. It's funny because it looks super HD on um on the Google Hangouts, but on my YouTube it doesn't look super HD. So I find it kind of odd. It's today. The weather is just terrible. My Wi-Fi's been acting up all day. It's been acting up all day. Oh yes, 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 yes. So like I was saying about this, huh? It's good now. Oh, perfect. Yes, I see it. Finally, yes. Woo, woo. So finally back. Hopefully I can I can get through with this whole flip through. So this is what I call the traveler's lap book, if you will, because it does extend all the way out. Hopefully you guys are getting the gist of just how long that can actually be. Do you have a measuring tape around here? I'm looking for my scissors and I don't find it. I mean, not my scissors, my ruler. Now I don't want to tell you guys in centimeters. No, no, it's not. This is not happy enough. I know I measured it before, but it's been a while. It's a foot and a half by foot. Not a foot and a half. It's like just 16, 17 inches, but I can't. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where's this? Who's that? Here it is. I'm sorry, you guys. Like I said before, I'm a little nervous about this. So this is about 12 inches. So it's definitely at least a foot and a half, like they said. Yeah, it's almost about a foot and a half, foot and a quarter. Well, a little bit more than a foot and a quarter. So yes, that's what we have with that one. It's got two journaling sections. It's also got two pockets on each of the covers. It's got some pages you can definitely replenish. This is a full length of printer paper. So the 8.5 by 11 fits in here perfectly. So when you run out, you can just have some fun and put some more in there. I believe, yes, this is being held with an elastic. And like I said, I will change this elastic out for you to a gold one. If you want, if you have a color that you prefer that you might already have in your stash, that's fine too. Thank you, babe. So yes, and then it's got two pockets in the back. Thank you, Tina. Then it's got two pockets in the back with some, like I said, kind of steampunk-ish, little grungy when it comes to how the tags look and stuff like that. Here in the back, you have some places for some tiny little photos. So you have three little spots here for some tiny little photos. Pink area with a little tag spot here on the back. And here as well, these are some vintage ladies. They have some script fonting. Yeah, it's like it goes in and goes out. I don't know. I wonder if it's my focus. Maybe my focus is not good. Yeah, it's like really bad. I think it's because of the snow. Hey, Jackie. Are you guys able to see it in clear HD or are you guys seeing it like really fuzzy and vintage? So someone says it's good like that. No, I don't know about all that. All right, Jackie. So these right here, these are like photo pockets, but you could put other things in here as well. You can tuck something right under these little tag spots right here that they all have, or you can go um beneath that and put it into the little plastic sleeves, because these are plastic sleeves, all 6 of them, that you can still use. So you have the ability to add some pictures in there. Let me see. And it's just the width, so it'll fit exactly within that space right here, right within that width of that pocket. So this is, let's see, this is okay. So it opens up like this, and here we have another little area for some tags. We also have another little paper tag that I made there. And on the back of this page, we have the cover, and we also have a tuck spot here, and we have a tag in here. So for these, I think for most of them, I would like the bidding to start at $15. Like I said, area, and like I said in the video, the shipping is gonna start at $6 for everything. So it doesn't matter which book you end up bidding on. It's gonna be whatever the price is plus starting at $6, because I don't know how much it's gonna cost once I package it all and put it in the mail. So I know it's definitely gonna cost more than $6. So I started it at $6. And once I find out exactly what it is, then I'll forward that information to you so that you can cover the rest of the cost for the shipping. So it's gonna be US, and if it's international, then what we're gonna do is that we'll discuss that via email. But international shipping is fine as long as you're aware that you will have to pay the cost of international shipping. So that's no problem with me. So let's see. I need a timer. Where's my phone? I need a timer. So let me get an app for a timer.
No, it's with the clock.
To do with the clock?
Your app has a button.
Oh, it has. See, you guys, technology is the bomba.
Yeah.
Where is the time?
Give me the phone.
Thank God for children. So we'll see. So I'm super nervous, you guys. I'll let you know. My email's in the description area down below, and we'll discuss whatever we have to discuss in private, as opposed to you guys having to put it all in the chat log and stuff. The only thing that I really want to see, don't be laughing at me, you guys. The only thing that I really want to see. So what I put 3 minutes. Okay, I got it. All right. So I'm gonna set my phone down. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Sasong is gonna write down start as soon as I hit start, and then once the 3 minutes are up, he'll write stop. That means bidding stops. So the starting bid, I would like for it to start at 15, and subsequently from there, whatever you Angie's always having fun. Subsequently from there, whatever you guys would like to bid, and I think that's how I'm gonna do it. Does that work with everybody? Hopefully, yes. I have more beautiful creations to share with you guys. So let's get this show on the road. And start. Right, start. Yeah, starts at 15. So let's see how we do this at QVC, right? They be like
QVC.
QVC HSN.
My nails.
Oh yes, she's got her nails done, you guys, so she'll showcase it. No ASMR.
I'm
or
not. I'm just flipping it open, showing.
I paid for those nails. Fancy.
Right? With the light.
Should I have?
The back was blank.
And it has this wraparound buckle that you can, if you end up making it super fat, you can also fasten it here in the front as well. Because I figured maybe you might end up wanting to extend this or add more sections to this. You still can. If you work off of the back cover itself, you can still add more pages to this and add more sections. If nobody bids on this, then I'll be moving on to the next. And what I'll do is that I'll add whatever doesn't get sold today, I will add to the next auction, and I'll do a quick little interlude real quick with those and bring it back, and then I'll do the other stuff that I'm going to be doing. And what's going to be the next one. Also for today's highest bidder, I'm gonna be including 3 little flip books that I've made that still need further decorating. That you can, well, at least 2 of them need further decorating. Isabel. Woo woo, Isabel. Isabel got 20 on it. Anybody else got 21? This is kind of fun. I'm always making fun of the people doing the 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. And here I am doing my own auction today. So whoever the highest bidder for today is gonna also have these included with whichever book they end up purchasing. These can definitely still be embellished more. They have pockets themselves, well, tags and some stuff going on in here. Oh yes. And this is like a gatefold flip book, if you will, or like a little mini gatefold album, kind of what this is. This one is finished and it's very shabby chic. It's got a lot of beautiful decorating. We have 25 seconds on the clock. And so it's got some sliding pockets that you can put some tags in, and all these little other cute little areas that you can put more tags or pictures or whatever you want to do. And that's ready to go. And then we also have this one, 6 seconds to go. And it looks like Isabel's gonna take it. And we have this one with the gatefolds. And done. Stop. So woohoo! Thank you, Isabel. Isabel has purchased. Isabel has purchased Travelers. Yeah. Oh my God, feels so good. All right, so let's start this again. And now that you guys more or less saw what these little flip books are, these are gonna be included to as a thank you to the highest bidder today. All right, so the next one up on the list, and remember these are all gonna start at 15. The bid is gonna start at 15. I'm gonna share with you guys let's see, the vintage cabinet, which is one of my older ones as well. And this one doesn't weigh too much, so the shipping shouldn't be too much over $6, depending on where you are, of course. So this is what I call the vintage cabinet. The paper itself is in wood grain. I've got some cotton trim going along the tops and the bottom. We have this beautiful filigree, very, very ornate, as the thing I put here. No, I describe it and then we start it. As the closure mechanism, yeah, that. It also has this really pretty cabochon right there with some bling in it, super, super cute. And I've used a piece of chain with some really pretty pearls on it as part of the closure. This right here you can change. If you don't like this part of it, you can loop some other kind of material through there if that's what you wish to do, but you know, it's up to you, you can. This is how the back of this looks, and as you guys saw, I kind of wrapped it around through there. You can put it through there to kind of close it. These two are having a ball behind me. It's got 2 beautiful tags, and again, I print most of my tags either in chipboard or very thick material. My dog is losing its mind in the background. Go check on Nina before she goes and bangs on the sink.
Angels with her.
Oh, angels with her. Jeez. These two are like hysterical over here. They normally don't send me. They normally don't see me out here sweating bullets, and today they choose to like.
You see what he's doing?
I have no idea what he's doing. Your father's too much. All right, so this one right here, it opens up like this. So again, really, really long. When it's opened out all the way, this is what kind of makes them lap books. So this one's about another, maybe about another 18 inches, maybe more than that. So maybe another 1.5 feet or so, a little bit more than 1.5 feet. So this one opens out all the way like this. And we have some laminated tags right here being held by a filigree. And we have these beautiful laminated images. It's got dictionary paper on one side, and then these beautiful ladies on the other. And you can take these off of here and use them individually if you wish, for any other projects you might want. It's completely up to you. Once you own it, you can do whatever you like with it. Here's a journal that I made. The pages themselves also extend in the same style, you know, kind of like what the book does. It's got a little wallet area here, a little pocket area there. And I think that's about all I did with that. And it's got this really cute um, little bands right here that's elastic and stretches out. We have a pocket right here in the back, and we have a lot of beautiful vintage images. And it sounds like mutinies aboard in my house. We got this little book right here. And the paper is extremely beautiful. And you have a nice large pocket right here. This is kind of like what I did with this. I used like a little bookmark here for these. Then I just kind of tucked them in here. So with these, we have young and old, or young and older, right? Mature and immature, however you want to put it. Even though there are some young people that are very mature and there are some old people that are very immature. So we have some filigrees right here that are like clips. And this one has the accordion envelopes. All of these have been distressed and hand stamped. So there's 4 pockets on the back. And then we have the beautiful images on the front. Everything hand distressed, hand stamped. All of that good stuff. Beautiful, beautiful images. And they get clipped together with these little things right here. And again, this is another kind of photo spot or journaling area, whatever you wish to use this for. And these all serve like little, kind of like little tuck spots. So we have a whole bunch of these areas here. I'm trying to remember if, I think, yes. So here on the back of them, you can see that there are some pockets here on the back. We have some images. So right behind it, there's some pocket spaces that you can add things in. So these serve as pockets as well as like photo mats or, like I said, journaling places. It's completely up to you. And you have the same thing going on both sides. These in the back are pockets, along with these pockets here in the front, and then the front you can use like journaling areas. And then here in the back, we have a really large opening here for a pocket, and these pretty little tags, piece of acetate, and another beautiful image here. Then here we have another pocket right on the cover. Yeah, it does have a lot of pockets. And here we have another pocket with a little little book. Thank you, Isabel. This one has a lot of little stamping. This is like a little note pad, kind of like a little book. What is a matchbook? Kind of notepad. And that is the way that this one looks. Oops, I almost forgot these. They go inside. And then we just pretty much use these to kind of just close off or hold together the little accordion book, so it's not just like flying all over the place. And just like a cabinet opens, a cabinet closes. So, as I mentioned before, I would like the bidding to start at 15. If anybody's interested in vintage cabinet, I'm gonna press the starter, and we shall begin. And go. We have 3 minutes. You can do so much with this. Yeah, it's really pretty. You can do so much with this. You can add pictures behind these tags. Um, Imagine how awesome this will look with like pictures all along the inside of those envelopes, and then you just kind of put it away and you close it up, and you, anybody comes to your house and like, look at my album, and you can just show them all the beautiful pictures that you can put in here, the amazing sentiments, the memories. Oh yes, the memories. So if you like vintage, and you definitely like women themed kind of books, handmade books, then this is definitely one for you. And we are at the 2-minute mark. which they can see. They can see the timer on the TV.
TV.
You for real? Oh boy, Sasson has 25 on it.
Because I'll be honest with you, the only one, it's the store I like.
Ooh, nice, Sasson.
Not a penny more.
You got people shipping.
Huh?
You got people
I
shipping.
ain't paying for
He
shipping.
lives here. We don't got to pay for shipping.
I could work with that.
Oh, you're gonna do like car
I'm
journaling or something?
stuck with it.
Oh, nice.
I can't do that with the other ones. These are too beautiful.
Oh, that'll be really cool. Where Sasson? Hi, Davida. I am auctioning off some of my creations, some of my lap books and journals. Right now, up for auction is vintage cabinet. I don't know how much you've been watching, but we have vintage cabinet up for auction. Auction starts at $15 plus shipping. Very vintagey, very pretty. Lots of beautiful images, many tags. Many tuck spots. It's got its own little handmade journal.
Yeah.
And we have 20 seconds on the clock. She won the Travelers. She won the Travelers one, the steampunk version one. Awesome. Sasson is the highest bidder for that one. So Sasson vintage cabinet.
I need to pay like a 5 installment payment.
You didn't talk about that before that. All right, you guys. So this is gonna go to Sasson. A prompt payment. If not, you guys will see it in the next auction. Yes, Jackie, she got the steampunk. I got it right. All right, next up on the list is going to be the Romani Sliding Pages album. And this one is one that I just created for the Rebecca's I'm a Mama 24 10,000 reasons to celebrate hop that I was just in. So this is what I created for that hop. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And it's got this beautiful dangle trim up in the top. I didn't want to do too much. I've seen a lot of beautiful journals that are inspired by them. I've seen a lot of beautiful albums that are inspired by them, but I more on the darker tone. This one, it is that it looked like money. That's what it looks like. It looks like coins. I dangled 2 coins here. Here on this little keyhole thing, I added a hand because, as some of you guys know, the Romani women have been known for doing the whole crystal ball thing. Oh yeah, it goes off and on. Hello everybody, and thank you for stopping in. So it's been, they've been known to do a lot of different things, to get to live, right, to survive. So let's not go too much into that. But anywho, for the most part, this is more or less how I did that. So I added the dangle trim for the top. I added the dangle trim up in the bottom. The back of this right here of the spine cover is covered with beautiful trim as well on both sides. Here in the top is where the hinge system comes into place, and pretty much what I did is I put in some holes through here, and I fed some of the elastic, this is elastic string here, through those. So if you ever need to do anything to it, you can undo it all. Like you could take the pages out, add more pages, whatever you have to do by taking this out. So totally adjustable. Totally adjustable. You can make it, you can fill it in even more. And the style of the pages themselves is something that I believe that you won't have too much of a hard time replicating. So you take out the elastic bands from the holes that are holding it together. This is kind of like a gift box set type of thing, the way that the construction of it is. So it opens up. And it's got this beautiful, beautiful paper by the from the Marrakesh paper collection. I believe that that's from Michaels. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's from Michaels. So most of these papers come from that paper pad. I think is absolutely gorgeous. And these pages are all held in place by this elastic that I have here as well, with this really pretty filigree that I wrapped around the elastics in order to be able to make them like sliding knots. So you more or less pull it apart, and you can either pull it back, pull it up, or pull it down, and pull it underneath. So we have sliding pockets on this as well with some of that dangle trim. And hopefully you guys can see that. Here you still have place to add something here if you wish. Like I said, you can definitely add more to this. I think there's more than enough room so that you can go ahead and add more things to these books. So this has a sliding pocket. I did go ahead and include a lot of the cut aparts from the paper pad itself because they fit the theme so well. And it was about women empowerment and just about those kinds of things. Here you're also going to have a removable feather. So you can definitely take these out and use these for some other kind of, project, and then just make something else that you want to include in here. Or maybe you want to make other things that you want to add into it, or when you add more pages to it, so on and so forth. You guys can go ahead and make more things to add to that. So this kind of opens up, and so you have a lot of space here to add photos, to add whatever you wish. So there's a lot of space to kind of work with, and the tags pretty much allow a really nice tuck spot area. And then on the back, they're blank. So again, you have a lot of space here to add more things. Every page features one of these sliding pockets, some tags, some of these other Romani pictures with ladies on these beautiful horses and beautiful ladies as well. For each of the pages, everything is embossed and pretty much waxed over with metallic wax paint. So all the same. And then in the back, we have, I guess it goes here. We have more of the elastic kind of holding back some of the inserts that I have in here. So we have some more cut aparts and tags. We have some envelopes that you can go ahead and add more to. They've already been started for you. You just have to give them your special touch. And I left the backs of them the way that they were because I figured whoever ends up owning this might want to add something special to them. So they can go ahead and do that. This one comes together like this. So it opens and you have the kind of double-breasted pocket. You can turn this into a little book if you wish. It's already kind of been started for you. And that's how that looks. And it's got two pockets. Let me see if I can pull this up. It's got a pocket here. It's got a pocket here. I'm not sure. Yes, I'm in the US. And the shipping is going to start at $6, and then I'll let you guys know what the additional shipping is if there is any additional shipping. So that's more or less how this goes. And then as you tighten that part in the front, you also tighten these in the back. And it very easily slides over. And this is a very unique album with the whole sliding doors and stuff. Not doors, but hinges. Well, they're like sliding doors, right? They're like those old doors. They used to sit on the hinges and used to be able to slide them back and forth. That's kind of what this reminds me of. And here on the bottom, it says, I am beautiful, ambitious, tough, and intelligent. And you have, like I said, space here that you can add either a beautiful photo, you can add a pocket, you can still add more to this. This is just where my vision took me, and it dropped me off. So that's as far as I got. That's as far as I got, you guys. So I'm gonna start the bidding at this. Thank you, Tina, as well. For the Romani Sliding Pages album, I'm gonna start the bidding at 15, and I will let you guys know when to start. So it'll be 50. The shipping cost is gonna be okay, you guys. Go. And you have 3 minutes on the clock to bid. This is what it looks like on the side. It's really, really pretty. Even if you use it like a display and you kind of just have it like staying, just the front of it looks so pretty. You can put it on its side, either side, depending which side you wanted to show. You can put it on your bookcase with this part standing out of it, or you can put it on your bookcase with this part showing. It's got this beautiful hands here, which is definitely something that symbolizes, or at least is associated with the Romani woman, that's for sure. You could definitely take this a step further and add some of some other things, some other ephemeras and stuff like that that you know, have been used to be associated with their culture. Hopefully my feed is looking good on you guys' end. On my end, it's looking terrible. It's good to go. Perfect. So we have 1 minute and 49 seconds on the clock, you guys. I think, I don't know if it's going the same speed. Let me see. Sometimes I don't turn the live yet. At about the same. It's a few seconds lag. I see 150 on my screen. I got 136 on my phone right now. Anything that does not get sold today will be available. So if you're interested and you missed the auction and you are interested and I still have it available, my email's down below. You can email me directly. If I don't receive any inquiries from here to then I'll just reshare it again on my next auction and see if there's anybody that is interested. And if not, then I guess it'll go into the gift vault or it'll be passed on to somebody else or placed somewhere else. Who knows? We'll see. Seconds, 55 seconds on the clock. And we still have 2 more books remaining. We have 27 seconds on the clock, you guys. Thank you, darling. All right, you guys, and the clock stops. So on this one, I guess I'll have to repost it later. If anybody is interested that watches this later on, this lab book is still available. So if you are interested in it, then definitely email me. My information will be in the description area down below, and you can let me know if you're interested in it, and we can discuss it further. So moving on to the next one. And just a quick reminder, today's highest bidder is going to also receive 3 complimentary little flip books. Flip books that I've created and still can be finished up. So they're not all the way done. They still have more room to go. So you have vintage and you have shabby, and then you have this one that is completed. Thank you. All right, you guys. So up next, we have another vintage one. And this one is in a very similar style. This one I did prior to creating my Romani one. So this one was kind of like the beginning inspiration for the Romani one. And what did I call this one? Vertical. I just call this one a vertical lap book. I think it's predominantly on the same system, the same hinge system. Not the same hinge system as that one, but like the basic album hinge system. So this one pretty much is very vintage, very vintagey themed. I went ahead and stamped out this beautiful image. Everything on here is on craft cardstock and it's all stamped out. I've also gone in and hand painted with some metallic paints, some of the little flowers that are in here. So you get a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of shine. We have this really pretty lace trim going along the sides. It has 2 holes punched into the top lip so that I can go ahead and feed it through. It's got really pretty trim going on all the way around it. On this one, I designed this right here in order to be able to feed and glue down my string. And then what I did is I papered the ends so that I can feed them through kind of like shoelaces. So that one has that. This one has these beautiful filigree corners on all four of the corners. This is what it looks like when you have it open like that, with the really pretty area right here that you can add some photos, you know, whatever you wish to as well. This one opens like this, and on the very first page, and this one is a lot of pockets and envelopes in this one. So here we have this really pretty pocket, and this has been embossed with a spellbinders with a spellbinders embossing folder. I've stamped a vintage brush on it. It's got this really pretty edges. Everything has been distressed. It comes with this little pocket right here, and this is more or less how this goes. It's got a pocket here and a pocket on the top, so that you can go ahead and add whatever you wish. You can also add a picture to this if you want in the back, or you can even add more stuff here in the front. Again, since I knew that I was going to be selling these, I did leave some areas that were open for whomever ended up owning them to add more to them. Yeah, it could be. It could be the weather, because my weather has been doing a number on my Wi-Fi today. So I've gone ahead and pretty much stamped out. This is a die cut right here that I pretty much layered over that. So we have this really pretty pocket, double pocket kind of tag that goes in here. You can still add more. That comes with a die cut as well as a doily. And I was actually thinking that I might include, is it this one? Yeah, I'm gonna include a notebook if I can find one the right size. I would like to include a notebook in this one. I would like to decorate a notebook in the same papers and include it in here. So whoever ends up purchasing this is also gonna have a notebook included in it. I just haven't done it yet. Oh yes, it's most likely coming your way, darling. So this one has some pockets here. These are envelopes that I've stamped out. You have a lot of cardstock die cuts in here. They have been shimmered over and distressed that you can go ahead and use in other projects. So we have all of these envelopes, all of them stamped out. Really, really pretty, very vintagey. And I've done some of the work for you with some of these die cuts. So you have 4 ladies in this one. And again, a lot of room here to add other things and you know, keep making it grow. So we have the pocket, same deal. You also have a filigree attachment that I added on there. The doily, a die cut, some tags, some journaling cards. This one has a longer envelope on here. It's got a handmade tag. These come off so that you can add things to them and clip them. I've added additional ones throughout the journal so you can move them around in whichever places you want. And you kind of pinch them close, you pinch them tight. It's kind of how that works. So we have again, and this one's pinched right along the top. I'm gonna have to, where did it fall to? Right here. So I pinched this one right along the top, so you can go ahead and, you know, pinch it wherever you like, or add something else in there, maybe a photo or something else. Completely up to you. So we have the same thing. We have a long pocket here, another tag here. Another pocket there with a tag. We have some journaling cards here. Try not to hold this up too long. So we have another envelope pocket there. Some more journaling cards, or these can be photo mats if you wish to make them that. So they all have the long pocket, the double pocket. They all have their base pocket all embossed and distressed. We also have a little back pocket here. So hopefully you guys can see that well. So we have this little back pocket here, and this page opens up like this and extends all the way out in the other direction as well. So you have an area here that you can place something. You can place something here. You can place something here, here, and then here. So definitely a lot of places that you can still add more things. And then you have this really large tag that I included that I made for this album. And like I said, I have a space here in the center that I'm going to be including some type of a book that I'm going to either alter or I'll figure it out. But this is going to include a book in it as well. And then you feed your lines through the little holes, and then you just close it up. So this one as well is going to start at 15. And you have the laces kind of peeking out through the back, kind of like how the cover is in the front. And everything has been distressed. All right, you guys. So this is also going to begin at $15. And then the one after this one is going to be the mermaid one. So hopefully we'll get that going. And I'm going to put the starting timer now. And remember, you guys, all these, all these things are handmade. They do take quite a bit of time to do, to make them to go from start to finish. But it's definitely something that I am loving doing. And I'm actually working on another one right now, which I'll probably share with you guys after I'm done with this for when I do my next batch of books that I'll be selling. I think I'm going to do them like this moving forward. Absolutely love these vintage images on here. Thank you, babe. Yes. Very, very, very creative. They're all different. They're all unique. We have 1 minute and 40 seconds on the clock. So definitely you can still add more. And if you're good at making, cards and stuff like that, then you could definitely even add some cards in here. Yeah, we have a bid from Lady J Crafty. Woohoo! You can still definitely add more to this, and I am gonna be including altered book to go in the middle of this. To go in the middle of this book, which is gonna definitely bulk it up more, make it a little bit heavier, and then it just kind of holds up like this. So we have 40 seconds on the clock. It's sold to Jackie. 26 seconds on the clock. Ooh. We have a raise of $5. We have Lefa, Miss Porter for $20. And we have 7 seconds on the clock. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Miss Porter. Thank you so much, Miss Porter. I don't want to butcher your name. I hope calling you Miss Porter is okay. So we have vertical lap book. So lap quarter. Yeah, thank you so much. Woohoo! All right, so on to the next one, you guys, and the next one is the one that I know a lot of people have been waiting for, which is the mermaid. Yes, you guys. This has definitely been a labor of love. I think out of my lab books, this has been one that has taken me quite some time to finish. There's a lot going on in here. Um, First of all, let's start off with the cover. So on this cover, we have a beautiful, it's kind of like filigree style, but it's just this beautiful, beautiful pattern on here. Let me see if I can focus this. Hopefully you guys can see it well enough. But it's got this beautiful detail. The way that it feels is just absolutely amazing. I've gone ahead and painted burnished brass. Cover is completely waxed. Okay, the cover, the front, and the back, and the spine, they're completely waxed over. To this, I also went over and glazed it over with a product called Triple Thick. If I can find that product, will be very helpful. So I use this product right here, Triple Thick, which is a really high gloss, brilliant high gloss to seal everything in here, to seal the entire cover in place. Also, all of the little pearls are also sealed into the cover themselves, okay? Oh, you can see it, awesome. So this was all done. This was cut out with the Cricut machine, as you guys, a lot of you guys know I have that machine now. Yay, thank God for tools. So this was all cut out with that. These are from Tim Holtz right here. So the little cool things are from Tim Holtz. I added these photo, I call them photo corners, but these book corners right here to kind of stiffen the corners. This trim right here I painted over with black pearl metallic paint so that it kind of matches the whole theme. And this is how it looks. I've sprinkled fine glitter dust all over the cover of this book. So this is why in top of the high gloss, you also get that shimmer um, from all the glitter that I added on here, the very fine glitter. You don't even feel the glitter. It feels a little bit like it has like a really light sandpaper texture, but really light. Not like rough or coarse or anything like that. And then on the inside of this is an image from Art Nouveau, which is a Cricut ink cartridge thingamabob. So this is an image from there. I painted on her face. She didn't have a face. So I added her nose, I added her lips. I went in and painted her eyes again with the black because I tried to do it the other way and I didn't like it. She looked kind of crazy. So I wanted her to look like a mermaid that's coming out from under the water with the sun behind her. So I filled in the back with glitter to make it really nice, bright and shiny. And I think it went really well with the blue, the flat back pearls. Hey, Donna. For this one, the bidding is going to start soon. I'll let you guys know as soon as I'm done sharing the book itself. There's 7 pieces of filigree, right? Did I count right? Yeah, 7 pieces of filigree. Again, everything here has been sealed, triple thick, so this stuff is not gonna be coming off. All of them have a little center. Um, what I've done is that I've also sealed this fabric, and this fabric right here, I think is the one that you use for stitching, that you stitch those patterns on. I think it's that kind of fabric that is used for that. So I covered the spine with it, and I made the back cover with it as well. And it's been painted over and sprayed over with Lindy's gang, if I'm not mistaken, Cockleberry, no, Cocklebell's Coral. Sorry, that name always gets me. Cocklebell's Coral, I think is the color that I use. As as well as the burnished brass from the wax. the metallic luster wax. So it's a combination of the burnished brass with that Cocoa Bells coral spray. And that's how I got this really pretty kind of color on it. And of course, since I did go ahead and brush on triple thick all over the cover on the back, I also sprinkled on some fine glitter on there. So you also have the glossiness doesn't show as much, but it's nice and stiff. Now it's really nice and tough. Then you have the shine from like that. So you have all of that going on there. And my horrendous, and it says it's on HD. So I hope you guys' feed is good. And you guys can see just everything that's going on here. So for this one, I'm going to include all the bits of paper that were left over. So all the sheets, all the full sheets, and the partial sheets that I have, all the scraps that I didn't use for this, I'm going to include it in here in case you want to add additional parts or you want to make something else or whatever the case may be. Feel free to make this your own once you have it. So some of the die cuts and stuff that I did cut out for this originally that I didn't get to use are in here. It's not many, but there is some. And then here on the back, this is really nice pocket area, nice and large. I did go into this with a stencil and I used this Deco Art stencil right here. It's got a seahorse, a starfish, a regular fish, and a crab. Okay. And I did kind of stencil those in. You don't really see them too well on camera, but when you have it in front of you, you could definitely see it. And it's stenciled in brass, but because I use brass in the background as well as with the other color, it kind of blends in a little bit. So it's kind of holographic, but without really being holographic. So it's got that. And then I added a filigree right here just to give it a little bit of, you know, something to grip on. And some of the papers that are going to be included in here, like I said, you're going to get bits and pieces. Some of them are full sheets, some of them are partials. But you're going to get everything that I intended to put into this book originally and I didn't get to, either because I ran out of ideas or I wanted to jump onto the next project. So a lot of the leftover prints and stuff you're going to get from what I was using in this book. And that goes stuff in the back. It's tied in the center, you guys. And it opens up like this. This page right here as well, I did go ahead and triple thick it. I love this thing, you guys, and I was using it on everything. Oh no. Hello, Night Angel. So I did triple thick this pocket here. So if it's glossy, it's not because it's taped over, it's because it's been triple thick, and I did add some of that fine glitter right out on the top so that it sets and it embeds. There's a nice deep pocket here. Okay. Here we have some pull-out pages. We have photo mat areas. We have pockets. All of these have a chipboard base die cut that I handmade and glossed over. Well, I didn't hand make it. I printed it, cut it, and glossed it over and stuck it here. Okay, you guys, let's not get technical. So we have these with the pockets. So there's these beautiful images behind all of them, behind most of them anyways. We have a crab here, and all of these have been glossed over with this. So let's say you're writing with a marker or something, and by mistake you get a little bit on it, you can take it off. As long as it's not a permanent marker, okay? Don't quote me, don't quote me. Here we have, oh, I have to add, I think I'm missing some of these on one of them. I just remembered. So here we have a pocket that folds open. We have a photo mat area. This is right here in the key area is a tag spot. So you can tuck something back here, a small little picture or a little reminder of something. We have these pockets here. Again, these are Tim Holtz right here. I have these little laminated little pictures, like an oval shape of these little mermaids having fun. So that's on there. Some of the pages have been sprayed with some of the Lindy's Gang ink sprays. They're D-themes glimmer sprays. Here we have this is a crown, a mermaid crown. That's what it said. I'm gonna take their word for it. We have a shell here. I laminated this image as well so that it's nice and shiny. And the seashell as well is laminated, and you can use the seashell as a tuck spot as well, or something to tuck in. You can move it around. So this one's got a little bit of moving parts in it. Oops. This came out of there. So this one has 3 pockets. It's got a pocket right here. This is a pocket right here. It's got this pocket where this mermaid clip art is at, and this pocket with some of these really pretty ephemera tags. And I didn't distress most of the tags because I figured if you want to use it somewhere else, you might want to distress it a different color and so on and so forth. Thank you, Isabel. So this one has a tag. This is a pocket as well. So I can put this in. So this is a pocket in here as well. I did go ahead and laminate this picture as well. Not laminate it, but gloss it over with the triple stick. This here in the bottom as well is a tag spot. So you can tuck something under there as well. Okay. This right here, this is die cut. And I just this is one of my older mermaids from one of those generic dies. Usually what I do is with my papers that I have left over after I've done mixed media and stuff like that, like I either use them to punch out stuff or I use them in my art journal, so on and so forth. With some of these die cut some images. So these were mermaids that I found in my stash that I guess I had die cut a while ago, and these are all from my painted papers. So, and then this right here is also a pocket. So this right here is also a pocket. It's not pretty. And then this opens like this. This I did laminate with some tape because I figured if you wanted to maybe stick some sticky notes, or if you wanted to add some washi tape or something like that, then you can stick them here. I figured I'd give you guys that kind of a spot. I don't know. My mind goes everywhere when I'm making these things, you guys. So I added some more of my painted papers in here. These were other ones that I found in my stash. These are from leftover projects. You've got some mermaid. I added some mermaid clips to here. These pages fold out. I did glimmer mist them while they were folded, not opened up, but I did glimmer mist them while they were folded. So you're gonna get some areas that have they open up all the way wide like that. Some places they have some of the glimmer mist, some don't. And then the little mermaid clip is there now, but you can put them wherever you wish. And that's more or less how they look. They each have a little section here of some of my papers. And here in the back, we have a tuck spot with some more tags and another seashell. And all of these have been glossed over. We have another pocket. I added this really pretty mermaid there. We have another pocket. These are paper. These are bits and pieces of paper. This one's paper and this one's chipboard. So there's a little mix in here, I guess. This opens up like this. I did go in hand and sew these in. Instead of using the tape, I took the tape off and I went and sewed them in because as I was building it, it was becoming chunkier and chunkier and chunkier. I didn't think the tape was going to be able to hold it, for a long time. So I did go back in and sew these in. So these are all sewed in. This is a mermaid hanging out on a star. She's catching a ride. See her twirl. Super cool, right? And this is also a tag spot. So you can add tag there. And if you wish, you can add a tag there, or you can add a whole bunch of little sticky notes or whatever the case may be. Okay, so here we have this little pocket that flips down. So it flips down like so. I left this kind of area empty here. So if you wanted to do some journaling or something like that, or maybe a little secret message to whomever you're giving this to, if you're giving it for, whatever the case may be. And then you have here an area to add a pretty photo or something. And then here we have a pocket area. 2 pockets, right? Is that what that is? Yeah, double pocket. With all different things. Should be here any day now. I'll probably be printing out some more things if I can't find any more. Just to flip empty because I have empty spots. So here we have another pocket. This is on cardstock. Got this nice tail. And again with some pieces, and I added another pretty mermaid that I cut out from some of my painted papers. And this is a little tuck spot there. This right here is a tuck spot as well. This is a flip over, and this is where I got a memo to sub. I gotta add those three little dots. That's all that's missing on this book is those three little half pearls. Thank you. Yeah, it depends. Hello to Minnesota. And so this is you could definitely the back here. This is from a die cut. It's glued on. You could hide something back there. I put this here to kind of hold this flap closed. Then this opens like this. Then we have hand that kind of pulls out, and that's also see if I could put my tail in there. This is also a tag area. If you wanted to stick a tag in there, you can because it's open. Right now, it's just holding um, this little flap closed. So it pulls open like that. We have a cute little ad right space here and down here to kind of go ahead and add more things if that's what you wish to do. Like I said, I took a while creating this one. This one definitely took me some time to do. And then this folds over like this. And again, we're back at it with another pocket, some painty paper, some journaling areas, some more of those mermaid little clips that I put in there. And here we have a clip. I'm gonna pop this clip off because we have a wallet in here, but I'll show you that in a minute. We have a large pocket right here, and that's how this one, this page finishes off. Inside of that, we have what I like to call like a wallet, and more or less, it's full of papers, some of the leftover papers, and I'm gonna give you the larger sheets, you know, inside the book, but I won't be folding them. I'm just gonna place them with the packaging. So we have a large pocket area there. We have this really pretty washi tape that it's sea themed, pretty paper that I wrapped it in. This is what it looks like on the back. We have an anchor, and then we have this really pretty oval right there. This is as well as another pocket for more papers. We have some octopus papers and mermaid papers, music papers, some seashells. This open upwards, add more pictures. So here we have some seahorse, some kind of there. We have an anchor in the bottom, and we have a ship on the side. And it folds closed like this. And I hold this in. These go in here. And I call it a wallet because it reminded me of putting money away in a wallet. And these kind of go in here. And then I just clip them closed. And that kind of holds that in place. And then the last insert here, you have an area here. We have a pocket here. Pocket, little tuck spot right there. Little corner tuck spot right there. And another pocket right here. This flips open like that. And this is the back. We have one of the mermaids and another little tuck spot, kind of like right along the top. And then here, the last item for this book is this. These are pockets that I made, and it opens up like that if you want to extend them open that way. And here, these are pockets, and these are pockets. Okay, so you have two acetate pockets in. I might go get that. So here, this is a pocket right here. So you can add a tag or something in there. You have a pocket here. You have a pocket here. And hopefully you guys can see that. You have a pocket there. You have a pocket there. Okay. So you have quite a few pockets. You have about 4 in this one, in this section of it. And this is it. Oh, this is a chunky one. Okay, you guys, this is a chunky baby. And I love it. It's sea themed. You guys know I love sea themed stuff. And I think it's absolutely gorgeous. and it has so much stuff going on. It's really, really chunky little baby. And so for this one, you guys, the bidding is gonna start at $20 for this one. So it's gonna be $20 plus the shipping, which the shipping starts at $6. And I'm gonna try to ship them on medium mail, so it's the most inexpensive. But in case I'm unable to, we'll discuss that moving forward. But the starting shipping is at least $6. It's gonna be your bidding price plus the $6 for the shipping. Shipping starts at $20. I'm gonna hit my start menu. As you have 3 minutes to bid, you guys, and this is gonna be the last item for today's auction. So good luck to everybody, and thank you so much. And go. And we have Donna at 30. Donna at 30 is the highest bidder so far. Drama. Absolutely gorgeous. Lots and lots of pockets and sections and many things. Can you just imagine like adding your pictures in here? You know, if you've had like a day at the beach, or if you have like those kinds of vacations that you have those kinds of pictures, like what? It would look amazing. And show and tell, you guys, come on. Show and tell alone would be amazing. So many beautiful things, and you can still keep adding more. I didn't say this, but these is bound by elastics. These books, these large books come all the way out. So if you and use them as personal traveler's notebooks, you can. And if you want to add more, you can. If you want to switch it up, you can. Um, this is all held in by the elastics. Both of them are held by elastics, and there is it's spread right through there. So they have gold elastic bands in them. Beautiful sea themed washi. Beautiful back cover. And all the extra pieces that go in this, which I have them I have them right here. We have 1 minute on the clock. Extra pieces that you're gonna get. I have a whole folder full of mermaids, chipboard mermaids that I didn't mention. I have a whole little pack of chipboard mermaids and some of the remaining papers. This is a little messy, you guys, because this is where I was working from. But like all the additional pieces that I had in here, I am going to be including in here. We have keys, some more die cuts. Some of the papers, like I said, you guys can trim these down, make tags, make additional pieces to this. But there's quite an amount of papers left over. I won't be giving away the cardstock, but all the different papers that I have left over. Any of the full sheets, I have quite a few of the full sheets. We still have some mermaids, some with mermaids, seashells, corals and seashells, clowns, octopuses, or octopi. And we are done. All right, so do we have who the highest bidder is? Donna. Woohoo, Donna, it's yours, darling, it's yours. Thank you guys so much. I so greatly appreciate it. It's been a blast. I think I sold almost everything. I sold 3 out of the 5 that I put up today. No, I sold 4 out of the 5. So do you guys want me to do a once over with the one that I didn't sell to see if anybody that might be here new was interested? It is the I think is the one that didn't sell the first time. But anyway, Donna, this is all for you. Everything that's in here, and like I said, I have a bag full of that I didn't use, that I did share in the process of making this, but I didn't get to use them all. So you're gonna get all this that's left over, plus the album itself. Thank you so much, you guys. Blew my mind today. So this is gonna be all yours. So this is gonna be Donna. Let me write down her name. Let me Donna. All right, you guys. So I think this is the Romani women. This is the one that has the sliding doors, the sliding pages, however you guys want to call it. But this is the one that has that. So we're gonna do a once over on this one, and this one has this really pretty. Oop, one of them fell off right now. I gotta put that back in. It has this really the other one fell off too. Okay, I'll be putting those back in. Don't worry about that. So it's got this really pretty. It's from me moving it around all this time. It's from the first time and this time and the one before. So it's got this really pretty what you call these things? Dangles, like dangle lace tassels. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And it's got this really pretty black and gold paper that it was constructed in. It's got really pretty trim that's wrapping around both sides of the spine, well, one of the spines. On the other spine, we have the hinge system. This can be taken apart. All you have to do is untie this and undo this, and pretty much you can change this out if you wish. You can also add more pages to this because of the way it's constructed. Okay, so once you remove this, you can take one of these pages, get the measurements. You can more or less see how I constructed it, and you can make other pages to add in here if you wish. You still have spaces to each one of the hinges, making this a pretty hefty book. I'm so happy, Donna. So on the inside, we have this sliding band that I added to kind of keep the pages in place because they do move around quite. And they all have some cut aparts from the Marrakesh paper pad, which is the paper pad that I used to make this entire book, with the exception of this spine right here, just because I wanted it to kind of match with the golds. So I switched that up a little bit. They all have the sliding pocket with a beautiful image in the front this way. It does not have much in here because it's for you two guys. It's for you guys to finish adding things to them, to add your pictures, your accomplishments, you know, anything that you wish to add. We do have a tag spot, and they all include one image of Romani woman with a horse. Okay. You also have this beautiful feather that has been decorated with a pretty flower, and it goes into this in order for it to fit perfectly with the feather. Okay. And all of these things right here, these mats right here, they're all embossed and they've been waxed over with metallic paint. So the pages are mostly blank besides the embellishment that it has in the front with the sliding. Okay, these move up and down with the sliding pockets. And as you can see, the pages move, they sway back and forth, which is a really unique feature for an album to have. Usually they're, you know, they're steady. So the tag goes in here. Each of them have the tags, the sliding pocket, and their own image on the inside. All of this and painted over with metallic paint. So they look really like, they look like metallic pieces. The tags. I want to make sure I put this in the top and not the bottom. The sliding pocket, a different color feather. They're all different color feathers and they all fit in there nicely. On the back, we have the elastic that holds this in place. And we have two pockets here. We have this pocket right here, which holds some tags in it, as well as two additional envelopes that have already been started for you to finish up. Okay, that you can add more things to, but they have been started for you. So you have an image in the front, right, glued onto the doily. You have the first pocket, which has already been kind of started, the stenciling on it and the distressing. And now all you have to do is add your touch, either your pictures, your journaling, or any additional decorations that you wish to add. Okay, maybe you have some things that are, you know, Romani women inspired. Maybe you have some other ephemeras that are Romani women inspired, or some other maybe pieces of fabric, so on and so forth. So there's many things that you can still add to this. because again, this can continue to grow. The spine itself is about 2 inches, wide. So that's quite a bit of room. And we have one book in here, which is a double pocketed. Again, it's got one journaling card that I added here, but you can still go ahead and add more to this. It's got stamping, it's got stenciling. The image is glued onto the doily. Same thing with the back, okay? So pockets upon pockets upon pockets. Okay, and then this is gonna go over like this, right over that top, okay? That's gonna hold that in place. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this over. Adjust the string pull right here. And that holds my pages in place. Bottom it says, I am beautiful, tough, and intelligent, because this book was made with women in mind and just the things that we go through in general. It's got the 2 little tie backs for the elastics. The bidding for this one here to start at $15. And we're gonna give it one last go for tonight on this one. This is the only one that I have left, you guys. And remember, you can still add more pictures to it. You can take this off and you'll have pretty much, put it like this, you can take this one, put them in a different book, and you still have pretty much a whole cover made for you that you can go ahead and feel inspired to add different pages to it or a different style of pages to it. The work is pretty much done for you in that department. So lots of possibilities still to go with pretty much any of these books that and we have 15 from Donna. Oh, we haven't even started. Donna already put 15. All right, you guys, so we're gonna start it and go. So we have 3 minutes on the clock, you guys. Bidding starts at 15. If somebody that has purchased from me ends up winning another one, then I'll just put it in a flat rate box for you, and then that way the shipping itself will be cheaper all the way around. But I think this is absolutely beautiful. This is very much like a gift box. It's sturdier than this one right here. This one has a little bit more flex to it than this one does. This one's a little bit more sturdier because I think I did double chipboard some of the pages on that one. This one still has room to add other pieces, but that one I'm gonna add a book into. So whoever won this one, which I think was Miss Porter, if I'm not mistaken, you're also gonna have a book included with that one as well. So we have Miss Porter and Donna both at 15. Can I get 16? We have 1 minute and 46 on the clock. 46 seconds on the clock. Thank you very much, Miss Porter. We have 16 from Miss Porter with 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. And remember, you guys, my email is in the description area down below in case you do not have it. I will definitely need your information, shipping, so on and so forth. So if I do not have that information, please make sure that you email that to me so that I have it there for when I get ready to ship out. And also so that I can provide you with my email for my PayPal or my PayPal ID. We have 50 seconds on the clock. 50 seconds on the clock. Beautiful dangles. I have the 2 charms right here, which I will be adding as soon as I'm done. I can't believe these things fall off in the middle of the live. That's hilarious. It's like, oh, it can't go wrong. What go wrong when you are live, you guys? That's how it goes. And definitely stay tuned because when I do come back with another auction, which will probably be maybe in about a week or so, It's gonna be for crafty items. I want to, send forward all the crafty stuff that I've done that I have in display here in my home so that I can, kind of cleanse my palette and start fresh for the new year and start creating maybe some different things, or at least different styles, right? That's the goal. All right, you guys. So the highest bidder was Miss Porter. Thank you so much, Miss Porter. You have won the what are they? What did I call them? The Romani sliding doors, sliding pages. So thank you guys so much. Oh my God, I'm so over the moon. Everything's sold. Oh my God, I'm so excited and happy and so appreciative. You guys are awesome. You all rock. And I can't wait to share with you guys the other crafty items that I'm gonna be destashing. So this is what I'm working on right now. This is not for sale yet, you guys. This is not for sale yet. Um, but this is what I've been doing. I started building this thing yesterday, and I've been stuck doing it so far. This is part of this right here. I've been stuck doing this so far, and this is gonna be very similar, somewhat similar to this, but not all the way through. So it's gonna be like this. It's not gonna be very wide at all. So it's gonna be more or less like this. And I already started on the pages, and it's gonna have way more things in this. I'm just waiting for some things in the mail so that I can come on here with you guys and start, because I did go ahead and build it so far. Now I just have stuff like that. It's gonna be called Once They Fly, because there's gonna be mermaids. Mermaids don't fly. There's gonna be fairies and butterflies are gonna be, and probably birds if I can get some birds, part of this traveler's journal type of book that I'm making. Lab book is gonna be about. So there's a lot of pockets in here. Some tags that are gonna open up. Beautiful paper. These are all printed. This one right here. So far, I've got the construction down. These all open up and they extend out quite a ways. That's what I love about the Lapbooks. I've started to add some of these, but I don't know if these are gonna stay where they are. But I didn't glue them down yet. I just placed them into places to see if I like it. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm so excited, Donna. Awesome, love. Thank you. So this one's kind of going like this, and there's 3 of these as I was making with you guys. I finished decorating them for the most part. We have envelope pockets here, a pocket here that I have to finish decorating. Some beautiful vintage papers. This is gonna open up like that and like that. We have pockets and tuck spots. There's still a lot more ephemera and die cuts here. These little flair to the but it goes like that. I'm probably gonna make a few more to fill in this whole space. Did I go blank? I have to fill in the rest of the space, but these are all little booklets that'll go in there. Coming out so far and a little different. Not too different. These are sewn into the back cover, which I have to figure out what to do with. This slides over, but it also opens up. So, and then it opens up. And again, we have a tuck spot, we have an envelope, we have another spot right here to put stuff away in. And then this kind of slides over like this. We have this beautiful, another one open right there. We have, does this open or did I, nope, this doesn't open. Did I close this? I think I sealed this. I sealed the pocket, you guys. I sealed the pocket. I'm gonna have to decorate this. I'm gonna have to decorate this. Never mind that page right there. Never mind that page. I have to decorate that page. I can't believe I closed it. So, and then we have another one of those fold out with the CD holders, pocket, um, and just pages, and then some tags on the top. And that's so far what this one is looking like. And like I said, I'm still working on it. There's still a ways to go with this as far as embellishing, and it's already chunky, so I might even have to alter this a little bit, maybe extend it a little bit more, because it's already kind of bulgy and I haven't even started adding the embellishments yet. So this might be subject to change. And if I do change it, I will record it and show you guys what I end up doing to salvage it, and how I end up extending it, so that if you guys ever run into that kind of a problem yourselves, if you end up making these types of books and you end up running into that issue, you know how to fix it without driving yourself too crazy. Yes, because this is gonna be a troubleshoot and a half for real. Like you still see all the stitching. All of this is gonna get covered up. Um, the spines and stuff, they're gonna be covered up for the most part. But this is what I'm working on now. I just have to print out the rest of my stuff. I want to say thank you guys so much. I don't want to hold you guys up too much longer on this evening. Definitely be sure to hit that little bell so that when I do go ahead and do my next auction up for my crafty items, it's gonna be a top hat, a shabby chic high heel shoe. There's gonna be some other goodies. There's gonna be some paper dresses, dimensional dresses, like actual dresses that I made out of paper. There's gonna be a few different little things that I've been having there in my collection of things that I created for a little bit of time, that I want to cleanse my palette of. So yes, you guys, thank you all so much. Thank you to everybody that bid today. My highest bidder for today was Donna. So Donna, you're also going to receive with that these three little books right here, these three little flip books. As I stated at the beginning of my whereas in addition to what they won, they will also win these three little flip book album things that I created. They can go ahead and finish doing whatever they want with. They still add more to this one's more or less finished, but you can do what you wish with it. So yay, woohoo! Thank you guys so much for making this a success. I couldn't do it without you, and I greatly appreciate you all. Hugs, love, and kisses to all my friends. Bye.